Hello Taurus, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Taurus for the week of September 26th. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, let's go and see what we have here for you. Now I'm using the Tarot Muka as well as the Prism Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. Do hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good for you at this time, Taurus. Let me make sure we're all set up here and in view. We'll go ahead and put this up here, and then I'll also take 1, 2, 3 of these oracle cards. All right. So Taurus, some of you here are really looking to get started on a new, what came into my mind was like money-making venture, or some of you are looking to plant a new seed, a new income seed here in your life, but fears and worry could be blocking you or getting in the way of that situation for that situation to be fully realized. I'll talk about that more as we go along. It's going to be very important for you here in the future that you don't listen to what other people tell you. Don't listen to what other people think you should do. Don't worry about what other people think about you. And especially as it relates to some type of new income stream or some type of new job situation here, you've been making good strides in the past. Some of you maybe even have started a new relationship in your life, but there is something here that is changing for you in your money situation, and it'll be very important that you cut out the outside noise and recognize that you know what's best for you in this case. And sometimes you have to put yourself first. So let's dive in here. So in the overall situation, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is definitely a card you love to see. It's an amazing card in the tarot. It is seed energy. It's this idea that you can plant a seed of abundance now and kind of see it get realized in the future. It is the first card in the suit of Pentacles, indicating a fresh start, a new start in finance, money, or material situations. It can refer to maybe times in your life when you're making a sale or making a purchase. You could think like home purchase or home sale, or anything related to real estate, but also signing off on contracts as well, like maybe you're signing a new work contract. It could talk about bonuses, but I also think that there's something around a new income stream that some of you are looking to start. There's like a new stream of income that you're looking to add into your life. And I do want to say that this is absolutely possible. Anything is possible. I know it sounds cliche, but that is the truth, especially now in this time that we're living in. There are so many opportunities today that weren't available, even 10 or 20 years ago. And so anything is possible. And I do think that some of you may want to try to adopt a mindset like that. So I'll talk about that more as we go along. But in the past here, you do have this really nice message of the Two of Cups and the Fool. So the Two of Cups is all about partnership. And for me, the Two of Cups is my favorite love card, my favorite romance card in the tarot. It's two souls or two people linking up in this lifetime. It's typically a deep connection with another person. I'm not a huge fan of the labels, but you could say soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever you want to talk, right? Whatever label you want to use or don't want to use, it doesn't matter. But you could think of it in terms of the depth in that way. It has some sort of depth to it in that way. It's a deeply energetic connection between you and another person. If you believe in past lives, the Two of Cups could say that there's a past life connection between the two of you. And what's nice here is that you have it paired with the Fool. The Fool is a new beginning in one's life. It's not just a new beginning, but it's a powerful new beginning. This person here is leaping forward with everything. The only thing that they have is what they could put in their on their back here with the backpack, and they're taking their possessions and their dog and they're moving into a new direction. And it's this idea of sort of being worry-free or carefree in one's life, and sort of just getting ready to move into a new journey or go into a new cycle for yourself. It is the start of a new cycle. It's also, the key word is powerful new beginning when you get the Fool. For me, the Fool is the most powerful card in a tarot because it starts off everything. It is the chain reaction. And so some of you, there is absolutely here, there is a new beginning energy showing up in the cards with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles here. Both indicate new beginnings, and the fact that there's a Two of Cups with it could mean that some of you have entered into a relationship here in the past with somebody. I also think that some of you, maybe if you're not here for relationships, I do think that some of you are considering a business partnership. Yeah, some of you may be thinking about like combining skills, disciplines, and all of that with somebody here. Yeah, so definitely like what I see for you at this time. Now, in the future, you do have the Five of Pentacles as well as the Three of Cups showing up. So here's where we get into this blockage energy. The Five of Pentacles says that you are maybe cut off to abundance, and this person really needs to adopt a positive mindset. They are sort of left out in the cold. They are kind of, the idea of the Five of Pentacles is that they don't have enough or they don't have anything, but the truth is that they do. And you can see that they are kind of in prayer or in meditation here. They have their palms up, meaning that they are ready to receive, or that they have the ability to receive, but their mindset needs to change. Their mindset needs to change towards something that is more positive in order for them to truly receive what it is that they're looking for. Again, they can receive, but it's a matter of changing or shifting the mindset. You have this paired here with the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups represents social circles or other people being involved in your life or in your situation. And so for me, what's going on is there could be someone saying, hey, Taurus, don't do that, or that's not right for you, Taurus, or this isn't what you should be doing. And to that, I say, you know what's best for you in this case. Okay, so do not allow other people's expectations or energies get in the way of what you know you should be doing. Let's go ahead and let's start to clarify this even more. So you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, you have the Three of Swords, and you have the King of Pentacles here. All right, so what could be going on is some of you are going through separation from this partnership in the past. This is why we go through and clarify, right? This is why we do clarifications, because I do think that there was something where like sparks were flying between the two of you, but you have this Ten of Swords, Three of Swords energy here in the middle. Three of Swords is about a separation, okay? You can see that this person here is emotionally releasing. They are going through heartbreak here. You can see that they're crying. This is oftentimes a card of divorce, separation, breakup. You have it kind of just throwing gas on the fire here. You have it with the Ten of Swords, which is an ending. Can be a painful ending, but it's something that is completely done and completely over with and not coming back. There's an element of finality with the Ten of Swords. There's absolutely, and just to throw onto that even more here, you have this Knight of Cups, which the Knight of Cups is this idea of like a knight in shining armor, or just somebody that you really kind of fantasize about or romanticize in your mind. So I do think that this person came in here in the past with the Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Fool. However, I do think that there's changes in this relationship that is happening right now. And the silver lining here is, this is moving you into a deeper level of service. Like you have more opportunities to build something financially for you. It's almost like maybe this relationship was putting a blockage on your ability to manifest, possibly. It's possible that this person didn't understand what you've been looking to start here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's also possible that this is not a romantic relationship. It's possible that this is somebody else in your life, a different type of relationship. And this person just didn't understand. They have an idea in their head of how money works and how like jobs work and careers work. And for whatever reason, they just didn't understand this motion that you're taking to start something. And the thing is, if there is a separation, if there is somebody falling out of your life in whatever type of relationship they may have with you, this is the silver lining, which is that you are now in an opportunity to open up your doors to abundance, I feel like saying. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at these 3 oracle cards here. You cannot even make this up. You cannot. Sometimes the oracle cards are just like, wow. Wow. So you have pain, abundance, and sadness. I mean, do I even need to say anything? The message here is very clear that some of you are absolutely going through separation here with pain, sadness. But the thing is, the silver lining is this abundance mindset that is forming as a result of this change. This is a very clear message, Taurus, and I don't even feel like I need to go any further. There is this relationship or this person in your life, in whatever form they took, was the blockage on your abundance. And I think obviously there's some pain and there's some sadness and there's some releasing that goes along with the end of this connection. But there is a silver lining here, right? There's not to sound like a broken record, but the silver lining is that you are creating abundance in your life. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else we have here. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow in a big way. So you have the 9 of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so do we have the King? Yes, we do. So another counterpart here, right? So counterparts showing up in the Queen and the King of Pentacles. We have a counterpart here with the 2 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It's very clear that there's separation going on. And, they're both earth signs, right? You're an earth sign. And so this can talk about just you separating, but it could also say that maybe they were also an earth sign, or they could also be they could also be either a water sign or an air sign as well, is what I'm feeling. Try not to get hung up on the signs. Because the natal chart is wide, but at any rate, there's definitely this counterpart showing up. This is a big thing for you if you're here and you're resonating with this video and you're like, yes, I'm following along with you. And I think that for some of you, this has been taking up a lot of energy, this connection, this relationship. And again, remember, this could be romantic or non-romantic. It's for some of you, it is romantic. It just, for others of you, it might not be. The 9 of Wands in the past, this person frustrated you, this person really frustrated you, required that you set some strong boundaries. That you set some strong boundaries here with them. And maybe they didn't take your boundary appropriately, or maybe there was some issue in their ability to receive your boundary, something like that. The 6 of Swords in the future says that you are kind of sailing past the pain. You are sailing past the pain, you're sailing past the loss, and you are going in a new direction. It's a rite of passage, it's a transition to somewhere new. You have the Queen of Swords, and you also have the 6 of Pentacles. So this person was probably an air sign or an earth sign, maybe an Aquarius. But that's just something that was coming into my mind. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but I'm thinking Aquarius or Gemini. But at any rate, the Queen of Swords says that it's the thing about the Queen of Swords is this is somebody who does not mince words. Okay, the Queen of Swords, they will cut you to shreds with their words, and if you cross the Queen of Swords, that's it. And so I actually think you're the Queen of Swords, even though you're an earth sign. In this case, I think that you were dealing with an air sign or an earth sign. And I think that some of you set a very strong boundary with this person, and that might have been the end of it, which if it's falling out that way, then it's supposed to fall out. And that's just the truth. That's the painful truth of this situation. The Six of Pentacles really like, because this is all about karma. And it says that as you give, you receive. And yes, as you give to yourself, you can be in a better position to receive. And so I definitely like that as well. By setting a boundary, you are giving to yourself. Wow, at the top of the pyramid, you have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is a major sign of abundance. It is the last card in the suit of Pentacles. And what's great here is we started this reading out all the way at the bottom here with the Ace of Pentacles, number 1. And eventually the Ace of Pentacles seed that is planted grows into the 10 of Pentacles. And you can see the growth here that's happening as a result of this boundary you've been setting, or this ending or falling out of this connection. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. You're healing, okay? You're healing from this situation, and I think you're getting some nice success as a result. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next reading.